What's up, everyone? It's the Fiercezilla, and today we are going to take a look at this week of another Mechagodzilla figure. And again, as this incarnation of Mechagodzilla is also referred to as the name of Kiryu, and this figure is the heavily armed Mechagodzilla figure, or also known as Kiryu. And you can definitely see major differences here on this figure as to with the recent figure review we did of the drill armed Mechagodzilla figure. But here, we're mostly here to talk about this Kiryu figure that we have with us right now. But again, before we begin, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. And by the end of this video, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. Alright everyone, let's go on ahead and take a closer look. Alright, so of course, to start off here, we're going to take a look at the arms of the articulation. Oof. Yep. So, as you can see right off the bat there, if I try to swing the arm around this way, it will be hitting, I guess, this part of the pack right here, whatever jetpack or thruster pack that's on this shoulder of Kiryu. But I mean, I can always extend it out a little bit more and then just proceed. Just proceed to bend it all the way around. And then same thing here on this other side if I want to go the other way. And there we go. And as you can see, this Kiryu figure is also still a continuation off from with being the Mechagodzilla from Godzilla Tokyo SOS. As you can see from our Tuesday figure review, also one thing to note from that, as on the right arm, it got an upgrade to where you can still see how this, here, let me just do one better here. So looking at these two here, what I'm getting at is how it has this metallic part sticking out on the, well, this part of the arm, as well as right here on that Kiryu figure as well. So both of these figures on the right arm got an upgrade. But we'll go ahead and put this one to the side. So that was just a little quick reference there, as far as in terms with the upgrade of that drill arm. And yep, you can definitely also see the differences there. So there's that arm. And there's that arm. That looks a lot more... I guess what's the best word? A lot more... Well, pretty much as this is a heavily armed Mechagodzilla, so much more heavy armed arm. But also with the tail now, this is also another point of the articulation. And again, a little bit stiffer there. But you can indeed rotate the tail all the way around. Now again, as far as with the legs, you cannot rotate them in any way, as they are just one whole piece along with the rest of the body of this figure. But let's check one last spot, and that would be, and of course, the head. Alright, now, as far as with the paint job on the figure, it's a lighter gray color, or in other words, a much more brighter version as compared to, again, with this Kiryu figure. As the one on the left is again, much darker gray color, and the one on the right is a much brighter gray color, or silver. Much more noticeable on that of the silver part as a whole of this Kiryu figure on the right. And you'll also notice that here on the heavily armed Kiryu figure, it does not have that red streak on below the eyes, as only the drill armed Kiryu figure does have that red streak. But also they have those red triangles below the knees, and they also have the wiring within them. But I think at a glance there, but the one on the left, it's much more, I guess, noticeable. It's a lot more brighter in the paint on the black areas of the wiring that they use, whereas the one on the right, there is, well, it looks like a lighter touch on the shade of the black areas of the wires that Kiryu has in between its body. And then, of course, with the yellow eyes. And as far as where any other different colors would be, those are pretty much just the three areas where it's silver, has parts of black shading within the wired areas on the body, and then the yellow eyes. Now, as far as with the texture and detail on this figure, so with this one, it has, again, within its name, it's heavily armed. It's got the weapons on each hand. And it has that. So again, I know that's the thrusters there. And this is also, I would say, like a thruster pack on each shoulder there. And as we've seen in the movies, that there's one version of it and there's a second version of it, where one is like I think it's like a mix of blue and purple. And then now this one, it's just all silver, matching along with the rest of the body of Kiryu. But yeah, another cool Kiryu or Mechagodzilla figure to also have in your collection. But okay, everyone. Now we're gonna go on ahead and see what we got for the lineup of our size comparisons now. Alright, everyone. So, first up here to compare what the size, we have the original Mechagodzilla from the Showa era, and that is, well, with this one, it is Mechagodzilla 1975 with the heavily armed Kiryu figure, or Mechagodzilla heavily armed figure. Alright, let's see who else we got. Alright, and now we have ourselves another Mechagodzilla figure. So now we have the heavily armed Kiryu with Mechagodzilla 1975, and now we have ourselves Mechagodzilla 2. I'm wondering where this could be leading to now. I don't know, but let's find out together now, shall we? Ooh, interesting now. So now we have added on to this lineup, we have Mechagodzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong, and it is the 2021 version of Mechagodzilla. Oof, that's a lot of Mechagodzillas, and especially in different eras. Oof. But I guess, of course, to just include also as well, let's not forget about the other version of Kiryu as well. So as you can see, a lot of different shades of silver, I should say, within these Mechagodzilla figures. But I would say probably in terms of maybe being a little more realistic. Maybe with the Kiryu Mechagodzilla version. As for the other ones, I don't know. Leave your comments down below on who you think is the more realistic Mechagodzilla. Like if that were to be created for real, what would be much more believable if one of the four, since I'm going to count the two on the left as pretty much just the same, so it's pretty much one of the four here, who would look more realistic in real life? Because with the heavily armed Kiryu, you got, that robotic essence to where you got the silver, and then you got those wires to show for that. As far as with Mechagodzilla 1975, kind of like a cool robotic tin can, space tin can kind of thing. And then Mechagodzilla 2 kind of looks, don't want to say just plain and simple, but kind of looking plain and simple anyway. And then, of course, with the new robotic Apex Predator upon us with Mechagodzilla 2021, also definitely shares a lot of those mechanical properties within itself as, appearance-wise. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Who you think, again, would be the most realistic if they were created for real. But alright, everyone, let's go on ahead and see what Fiercezilla Jr. has to say to give his final thoughts on this figure review now. Alright, Fiercezilla Jr. As you can see again, we're back at it with another Mechagodzilla figure, but this time it's a different version of Kiryu. And this time we have the heavily armed Mechagodzilla figure from Godzilla Tokyo SOS. So, what are your final thoughts on this figure of Mechagodzilla, or also known as Kiryu? Well, everyone, I guess that is gonna be it for this figure review. And again, if you're new to the channel and you're coming back here every now and then just to see what's going on and you're not subscribed, why not just go on ahead and hit that subscribe button? And of course, if you also enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And so that way you don't miss out on a future video, you can always hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video in the future. Alright everyone, hope you all had an awesome day, awesome night, and as we approach close to the weekend, hope everyone will have an awesome weekend as well. Well, since right now it's Thursday, and then of course tomorrow you guys get another The Fierce Zilla vlog episode. So don't forget, stay tuned for that as well. And if you somehow don't watch the Fierce Zilla vlog tomorrow and you come across it on Saturday, again, hope you all have a great and awesome weekend. We'll see you all in the next one.